Good morning, reception. It's time for phonics. Before I start, want to let you know how special you all are to me. I know you already know this, I've told you many times, but this is proof. This evening, Mr. Sanderson has taken out my 3 children so that I could film this video. I could be doing some other things, like sitting down with a coffee, scrolling through social media, or reading a book. But instead, I've chosen to spend this time making your video. So I hope you are eternally grateful. Thank you. I just wanted to make that announcement. So we talked yesterday about that new fancy word, adjacent consonants. Okay, so that's 2 consonants that live next door to each other. And yesterday we said that I was adjacent to the baby. Do you remember that? Because I was next to the baby. The blue glasses case is adjacent to the pink glasses case next to. Beep-o! They're next to each other, okay? So we've got to imagine that the 2 letters are next door neighbours, okay? And they get on very well in this situation. So I said yesterday, blending those 2 sounds is tricky because they're so close together, and so is segmenting. I think the segmenting is extra hard. So today, we're going to have a go at blending some words with adjacent consonants in. So for this, I'm going to draw my phoneme frame. Adjacent consonants in this word are going to be at the end. So these are my next door neighbours. Okay? So, we're going to start with a CVC word that we already know. So that's a consonant, vowel, consonant word. Are you ready? So we can use our existing phonic skills to read that word. 10. There are 10 marbles in the marble run. Okay, but what I'm going to do now is sneak another consonant onto the end. And they are adjacent consonants because they live in consonant corner. That just came to my mind right then. So let's blend that one. Tent. I like to camp in my tent. I have never been camping as an adult. I do need to sort that out. Just not sure I'm cut out for it really. So show you my little house at the end. That's what they are, by the way, little houses, those 2. Let's see if we can blend them together. Camp. I like to camp in my tent. Okay, the next word I'm going to write, I want you to see if you can blend it by yourself. 3, 2, 1. Okay, say it nice and loud. You're right, it does say went. We went to the shop. Although I haven't been there for a long time. Okie dokie, are you ready? You read it by yourself, off you go. Did you get bent? You can sometimes sort of miss the last sound off. Bent. And sometimes we talk about snowballing the words. So we go ben, bent. And it's like the snowball's getting bigger and bigger, the word's getting bigger and bigger, and you're picking more sounds up each time you go. Right, all of those words that we did today have a special name. Because it's phonics, we like to give everything special names. They're called CVCC words. Consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant. Okay, so tomorrow we'll look at some CCVC words, and then in a few weeks we might look at some CCVCC words, and then after that we'll, I don't know if there is any more. These first couple of videos this week, I'm not going to set you much of a writing or reading task because that's what we're building up to. What we're practicing is blending. This week we're practicing blending those adjacent consonants. Next week we're going to practice segmenting adjacent consonants, and then we're going to use those skills to read and write some sentences with words with adjacent consonants in. What a mouthful that was then. So this week and next week, skills, 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 and then we're going to apply in the third week. All right, hope that's all okay.